How's it going, fellas? I don't know if you saw the news, but Delta Force just recently added a solo only mode for Zero Damn Normal. I got a chance to try it out for a couple hours and it was interesting. Oh my god. My feelings about the mode kind of went back and forth the whole time, and I wanted to share my experience with you guys, as well as give some thoughts and opinions on the mode as a whole. There's the crouching hat claw solo, bro. And yeah, let me know if you guys have decided if you're gonna try out solo, and hopefully this video can help you make that decision. Enjoy. gotta cut the intro short. The cue was too quick.
This way.
All right, solo mode, dude. It's gonna be weird how the spawns are gonna work. Like, am I gonna run into a guy right here? Yeah, I wonder. I'm just gonna get completely ratted. I wore some thicker gear because I just want to get rid of some of this gear. I have so many gold helmets I just want to get rid of. They're just taking up room in my stash. I haven't heard a single thing, dude. My own shots are the only thing I heard in this game so far. Did a bot sneak in here? Bot's trying to tug, bro. Oh my god, he almost killed me. Yeah, honestly, it is kind of scarier than 1v3. Because at least 1v3, like, I'm not afraid to die. Now I think I'm gonna take an ego hit if I die. Okay, so by solo mode, did they mean I'm the only person in this lobby?
Removed some loot containers?
Yeah, so the small safe is gone.
Why? What's the advantage of... You want it to be juicy? It's kind of the point.
I feel like they don't really want people to play this.
They want people not to like it.
Dude, now it's actually going to be really... There's so many bots in this game that I'm not... Like, normally you can be like... Oh, that's a team because there's... Oh, great. You can normally be like, that's a team because there's 3 people running next to each other. Dude, my cat is being so loud in the back. It's going to be really hard to tell what's a player and what's a bot now. Because it's going to be all single footsteps.
Mm-hmm. Especially Shield Barrow.
Yeah, they might need to reduce the amount of bots in the game. Especially Shield Bewa. Yeah, I bet Raptor's going to be so good in this, dude. Okay, well... So far, see, this is what I was kind of worried about with solo mode versus just taking out Phil. If they just took out Phil, like if they just removed the Phil button, you would still run into teams because people would like seek out friends and like play with them. The game wouldn't be like this where you just like don't run into anybody. This is all solos. We don't want that. We want like a mix of solos, duos, and trios. Oh, player. Where was he at? Oh, I hear gunshots. Oh! So this is how most games are gonna go. An Aluru sitting on his ass with his pee-pee stuck to the ground. Just sitting there listening, waiting for me while I clear out every single corner in barracks. Oh! Bro, it scared the shit out of me, dude. I knew he was going to be around here somewhere because I heard him, but this still scared me. Oh my god. Now, luckily I came out on top on this fight, but he almost bested me. It was actually really close. And he was just running a gear ticket. Like, imagine if that guy had real gear. I was toast. I actually have one more fight in this game, and I'm going to go ahead and skip forward to it. But this next fight actually showcased a big issue with the abilities in Delta Force and the balance. Oh, player. I'm not going to explain it too much. You'll see. I don't know if he's Balk or if he's downstairs. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm so sorry, my guy. Yeah, so there are a lot of abilities in Delta Force that kind of are a little bit cheesy and give you free kills, which is totally fine in 3v3s because your teammates can support you and even revive you after you die. But in solo, if you get killed by a cheese ability, you're back to the lobby, buddy. Dude, I think solo mode actually might bring out like how unfair was that fight that we just had, right? I think solo mode might shine a light on how OP the abilities are and how much they need to be toned down or removed. Like, imagine being that guy. You make one little sound and I just ult and just kill him for free. You know what's crazy? Byron's ult is like one of the worst ults in the game. But in solo mode, it's just literally you just win the 1v1. But like if it's 3v3, his ult like doesn't really matter because you have teammates that can back you up. So I think the abilities are actually gonna, or solo mode's gonna show how OP the abilities are. Yeah, I'm imagining a world where in solo mode, just a lot of the abilities are removed from the game and there's just like nades and stuff. And it could actually go really well. Just something to think about. That's part of the reason I was complaining in that one Raptor video. Most of it is just like griefing solos, like the abilities. Yeah, so the PvP in solo mode not really looking too good after those first 2 fights. But not every game is gonna go like that. I'll go ahead and skip ahead to the next game where I have a real fight. And this fight actually showcases one of the strengths of solo mode, where I have more of a drawn out fight with this guy. And instead of us just spamming abilities back and forth, it's more of a tug of war of positioning. And since it's a 1v1, it allowed me to focus on my surroundings a lot easier and make sure I don't get third-partied while fighting this guy. And the feeling I got after winning this 1v1 is a feeling I don't think I've had before in Delta Force. I'm just really afraid of there being another guy that comes behind. What the hell? Did you just pull a nade? Okay, dude. Hold on. Dude, solo mode is sick, bro. Dude, okay. There's much less combat, but the fights are way more fun. Like normally the fights are like people just spam their abilities and slam their heads against each other. The only issue is that like you can just get ratted way more often, but that just means you have to check corners way more often. So far though, dude, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. I wish there was a little more PvP, but the PvP is way more fun. Like, look at me, I'm going behind here and clearing this shit out, dude. I don't normally do that in this game. It's so weird how my brain just like flipped a switch. This feels more like an extraction shooter than the normal mode. I know, I only got into one fight in that game. But that fight was so fun. I loved that fight, dude. Well, there's the crouching hat claw solo, bro. Oh. 10-4, I'm on hot pursuit. Scrub McDuck. I'm a lot more afraid of getting shot now. I'm doing the jiggle back and forth because you don't want to get sniped technique. It's actually really interesting how my brain started to switch and I started doing things that I haven't really ever done in Delta Force before that I do in other extraction shooter games to try and stay alive. Like clearing more corners and making sure that I'm never standing still and even making considerations of whether or not I should loot a body that's out in the open. And to me, I feel like this is a good trade-off and is more fun than 3v3 fights that essentially feel like Valorant or any other hero shooter. I actually might need to not use cap of balls and use a real helmet so I don't get beamed. No, I don't think there's more spawns, Danny. I think it's just 5 to 6 players, which is kind of sad. They might add more spawns. They really should. It's funny, I'm now playing this game like other extraction shooters where I'm like actually clearing shit. I don't normally do that in this game. I just run it down. Yeah, 8 or more would actually be pretty good. Preferably there's like 10 to 12 though. Something like that. Oh! Actually might need to not use cap of balls so I don't get beamed. Okay, dude. Hold on. I might like this mode. Hold on. Okay, dude. Okay. That fight, I loved that. I loved that fight. Who's got a big old backpack? Okay, so that fight was actually so much fun. I mean, it kind of sucked that I got beamed really hard in the start, but that fight felt so good for some reason. It felt like more of like a battle of the minds, you know? It's such a refreshing feeling too, just killing the one guy and knowing that it's done and you don't have to fight two other guys. Something I was thinking about here too, but didn't really mention, was that the fights actually are so short in solo mode that the fight wraps up really quickly and then there's not really a chance for other people to third party you. Whereas in normal mode, the fights last so long that a majority of the time you end up getting third partied and you have to fight a new fresh team of 3. Which a lot of times ends up being a team of Chad Thundercocks that are just roided out, juiced to the gills with gold ammo and all full ultimate abilities. Because those are the teams that push third parties. Like, I can handle 1 extra Chad Thundercock, but 3 more? Ooh. Yep. Yeah, figures. Damn it, bro. The problem with me pushing this is this guy could be around any freaking corner, bro. It's so funny how different my routing is in solo. This is something really interesting that I think is actually important, but I just mentioned there how my routing is completely different in solo, and I actually just felt way more immersed in the game while playing these solos, and it felt much more like a world that I was navigating through rather than a team deathmatch with some loot elements tacked on. Yeah, it's so interesting how different the game is. Like, I almost just had the feeling for the first time in this game of, is it worth it to take this fight? You kind of have to pick and choose your fights, I guess. I don't know if it's worth it to try and look for this guy. Like, the risk. Okay, so I know for the first half of this video, I've been absolutely glazing solo mode. But some of the cracks in the armor are starting to show for me, and you're about to see why. Yeah, Migo, I think the loot is worse. Oh! Oh my god. I should have checked it. I guess I should have checked that corner, bro. That's the only issue, is like you can get totally ratted like that. Yeah, I think that's actually, there was one other guy that was ratting like that. Because there's like ratting and then there's freaking ratting, bro. Oh, I don't even know where he was. Shit, man. Oh my god. Okay, that's 2 games in a row that happened. Oh, the ratting is gonna be quite annoying. The ratting is gonna be quite annoying. This guy's rocking a gear ticket ratting. I was about to clear that too. I should have cleared it first, I guess. I did clear it. I just didn't see him. See that?
Guaranteed to
I don't want to go poo sniffer guy. I guess I'm gonna have to go Hacklaw. You have to go Hacklaw to clear out the rats. Oh my god. Oh, dude, that's why. Oh my gosh. Solo mode is not the answer. Solo mode's not the answer, dude. Because of the rats. As bad as I want it to be. Put your dick in. Down, baby. What you mean, fool? As bad as I want the solo mode to work, I don't think it is. Fuck. Because of the rats. Dude, I'm telling you. The solution is literally... take away Phil. God damn it. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, that was close. Oh! Oh my god, I got sniped from barracks, bro. I bet you this guy's barracks jump up. Oh, he's... What? How is he there? Oh my god, the rats, bro, the rats. No, I want it to be good so bad. They gotta just remove Phil, man. If they just remove Phil, that would fix it. Oh my god. Okay, so I ended up getting ratted a couple times there at the end. But even though that's how those last 3 games went, I actually still had so much fun overall in solo mode, and the game felt a lot more like an extraction shooter than I've ever felt before in Delta Force. And I truly think that this same feeling can be captured if the devs just removed squad fill. And I'm not sure that a separate solo mode is really the answer. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the new mode, and if you're planning on playing it at all. And reminder, I'm streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays now, so stop by and say hi. See ya.